Happy Thursday, everybody. My name is Garrison. I hope to bring you hope for today. I want to read an event that happens after Jesus had ascended into heaven that happened with Peter and John. Now, Peter and John were walking about and they healed a crippled person who had been crippled since birth. And then after that, they were preaching to the crowds and telling that Jesus had resurrected. And many people believed. The Sanhedrin was the Jewish governing body of the day, made of Pharisees and Sadducees. Peter and John were a great offense to the Sadducees because they didn't believe in bodily resurrection. So, of course, this is why they were sad, you see. Okay, that's a horrible joke. Peter and John were a great offense to them. So the Sadducees called Peter and John in and asked them, verse 7, they brought in the two disciples and demanded, "By what power or in whose name have you done this?" And Peter and John began to explain all about Jesus and who he is and that he had resurrected. And then after they had finished talking, Peter and John, it says this in verse 13, the members of the council were amazed when they saw the boldness of Peter and John, for they could see that they were ordinary men with no special training in the scriptures. They also recognized them as men who had been with Jesus. They recognized them as being people who had been with Jesus. Understand this, that it was their proximity to their Savior that gave them the power to be a witness. Jesus even said this in John 15. He says this in verse 5. Yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. It was Peter and John's proximity to their Savior that gave them the power to be a witness in the world. And so for us today, may we not try to be an example for Jesus, but would we focus on a closeness to him? That knowing that the closeness with our Creator creates in us a power to be a witness in the world. See, when we draw close to Jesus, he begins to work through us to influence others. That the power is not you. The power is God working in you. May we remain constantly close with our Savior so that we can be a powerful force in this world for him.